At this moment there is definitely an overuse of pesticides in Europe. Many pest problems are even created by the use of pesticides.
Too many times, too often, too high volumes, and we don't need that. We can do without it. Nature first, then non-chemical alternatives, so everything you have at your hands to reduce a pest or disease population, and in the very end, if needed, chemical pesticides.
In general, I think you can speak about maybe 30 to 50% that you can reduce by good practices and good use, and also timing. That's a very important issue in the crop.
Well, today we can reduce 50% of the amount of pesticides being used, and by tomorrow up to 95%. And I hope this will be done as a result of the SUD, but I'm afraid not. The pesticide industry is extremely happy with the current SUD because it's really not a change. There's a possibility for change, but if you see the national action plans, there's hardly any reduction of pesticides foreseen.
There are many different ways to diminish the use of pesticides, agronomic measures, use of biological control methods, etc., etc.
There are many farmers around the world, in Europe and around the world, that have a lot of experience already with using IPM techniques such as crop rotation and so on, and that have proven that IPM is a realistic option to substantially reduce pesticide usage.
The farmer needs economic incentives, but also other incentives like extension services that are giving him the support to change.
I think that the EU and the member states don't give enough incentives to the farmers to implement real change. We now have at the European level to give a real kick at it.
One thing that certainly motivates farmers to change is the reassurance that the change is not going to negatively influence their income. And secondly, I believe what's very important is also the principle of seeing is believing. By demonstrating to farmers that IPM is a reality, that it's really functioning, that it really works, that's what we need to convince our farmers.